Welcome back to Crooked River Homestead, everyone. Back in the garden today. It's going to be raining tomorrow, so I'm going to try and get as much as I can done today. So yesterday we put up the fencing. We still have a makeshift door there. It just has this netting covering it. But I'd like to start uncovering my bigger plants that are getting too big to be under the netting, and so they can grow more freely. So I pushed my wheelbarrow up here to help move some material. We have some pile of wood chips back here, so I'm going to need it to help me move some of these into the garden. I also want to put some in the rows, but I think I'm going to go back down when I'm ready for that. I'm going to go back down and get some cardboard, because I want to lay some cardboard in the rows first for weed suppression, and also for more decomposing type of material, and put the mulch over it. So we've just had a shower, and so everything is nicely watered. We're expecting more rain tonight, and we're probably going to get another shower here in a couple hours. This doorway is pretty wide. I could actually get my wheelbarrow through here if I want to, and I may try and do that. We did run out of the bottom fencing here for the last foot and a half, so right now it's just covered with this like plastic netting. I definitely need to either go get some more string or some more clips to get these tomato plants where they need to be. But I'm glad to get the netting off of them, because I hate watering them like on top of the plants, which you're supposed to really just water at the bottom of the plants so they don't get fungus and things like that. But it was kind of hard with the netting to do that, and of course when it rains, the netting hangs onto the water. And I just noticed that we got some little cherry tomatoes popping up. Awesome. So this will also help, I hope. I did plant some basil in between the tomato plants here, and they were kind of getting shadowed by all the foliage, but now that I'm lifting the plants up, they're going to get more air. And I really should have planted the plants closer to the trellis, because now I kind of have to lean them over to get the support they need. But I also have plenty of stakes, so I may do that when these get bigger, and they're getting pretty close to needing some trellising in this row here. The wheelbarrow, I was able to get it in here. It's a little cumbersome because it's pretty large, and the rows that I made are more for a person, not a wide wheelbarrow. So I'm hauling them over here and then filling up my bucket here. It seems to be a little more work, but it seems to be working better than trying to navigate the wheelbarrow. If you missed my video on these wood chips in the orchard, these actually came from the roadside. They are getting ready to do like a major paving of our road, and late winter, early spring, they were cutting down a bunch of trees along both sides of our road and to make it wider. But in the meantime, they took the logs away, but they did ask us if we wanted to keep the logs, and we kept our logs that were cut down along the road. But they were also chipping like the branches of all the trees. So that's where these come from. Tim grabbed like 3 or 4 loads from the roadside, and I still have some in the orchard, and I think I'm done using them in the orchard for now. So I may need him to bring me some up here. But they're coming in very handy. So that's all the cardboard I could find today. We did just go to the dump and got rid of a bunch of it. So I'm gonna ask Tim to save it for me now, because I want to do this to all the rows. But I still have a good amount of that pile left, but I do want to make sure I have enough to put in between some of my plants once they get big enough. Looks good. It should save me some weeding time. And if you've ever watched Anne of all trades, also known as the lazy gardener, in the spring she takes these wood chips and puts them on her garden beds, because these will have decomposed to some extent, and then we'll put fresh ones in the rows, fresh wood chips in the rows. And so it's just a cycle that she does. It helps build up the soil and the nutrition in the soil. So I'm going to try it out. Let us know how your garden is doing. So far I'm pretty happy with how ours is coming along. It's definitely a big project to get a garden of this size established. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you join us on our journey as we build our off-grid homestead here in Maine. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.